Hi, I'm Marty, and I'm the program director at Mary's Place. I've been blessed to have this job for about 9 years now. I've been here since the inception of Mary's Place, which was back in '99. We started under the direction of Pastor Pat Simpson. She wanted to start a day program for homeless women where they would be able to get all of their needs met in one place, kind of like a one-stop shopping theme. And so I came on board and was given 30 days to start a program. And it wasn't me that started the program, it was the women. I went out and canvassed shelters and outreach programs and nighttime shelters and day shelters and asked women what they wanted. And I invited women into this space and asked them what their ideal program would look like. And from that, we gained a schedule that is pretty much consistent with what we have today. And although we've made a few improvements here and there and some adjustments, it pretty much looks the same. And as it is, this is a day program for homeless women. We're open 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. From 8 to 9 in the morning, you come on in, you cook your own breakfast, you have your own eggs, toast, oatmeal, cold cereal, Starbucks pastries, and good coffee and cocoa and tea every day. And then at 9 o'clock we sit down as a group and we have what we call our community meeting. And at our community meeting we do several things. It's just a kind of what I like to call kind of a group bonding time. And if every family in America could spend this hour like we spend, I'm sure things would be much better in this world. We're able to sit down and talk about what's going on in people's lives, ask what people need that day. We talk about current events. We may talk about your weekend plans. We may talk about pain or struggle that people are dealing with. Every day is different. Every topic is different. But we always read a meditation. We always read an inspirational story. One of the women do something that comes out of Chicken Soup for the Soul, or other inspirational messages for us to start our day with. And then we end in a great prayer time, a time of prayer for whoever wants prayer at that moment. And maybe for those, we always bring up unspoken requests for those that can't even find the words to express their pain or struggle at the moment. And then from there, we have a little break, a little more coffee, a little more tea, and then we assign jobs, or the women take jobs for the day, chores that they would like to perform, because that's how Mary's Place runs. It's self-managed in the sense that it empowers women to get back on their feet to do for themselves. Everything like showers and laundry and answering the telephone and sweeping and mopping the floor, preparing the lunch for the 50 to 70 women that will join us each day, is all done by the women here. And so women take jobs or chores, and they get to choose what they want to do, and they get points for that. We keep track of their points on a card, similar to, those of you that go into a coffee place and they mark off how many you buy. Your 10th one's free. Well, we mark off points, and the women then get to shop on Tuesdays and Fridays at our store called the Bon Mary's, which is organized by one of our incredible staff, Joe, who organizes gift baskets and CDs and gift certificates and new clothing, new shoes, bath sets, anything you can imagine that a woman would want to buy for herself. She's able to do that with her points here. So that goes on, and then at 10:30 and 1:30 every day we have groups here, and the groups were designed by the women to help them deal with the harder, tougher stuff of life, what got them stuck into homelessness. So we do groups on the grief, the pain, the loss of losing not only material things but loved ones, broken relationships, how to mend them, how to develop boundaries where maybe you didn't have any before. There's groups on chemical dependency, groups on domestic violence, and trying to think what else we have. We have so many. We have kind of a chat with our pastor on a weekly basis. We have fun groups like crafts. We have great volunteers that come in and do crafts once a week, one-on-one knitting or crocheting lessons as well. We have yoga and exercise. We have everything pretty much that a woman would want and desire. One of our big groups is our resources group, where women are able to access housing applications, get resources on where to get a haircut, where to get eyeglasses, where to get dental work, where to go to the food bank, where to get clothing, where to get maybe supplies if you're blessed with a new apartment where you can get some household items. So all of that goes on a weekly basis. In addition to all those groups, we also have nursing care. We have nurses that come in 3 times a week. One is paid, the other 2 are volunteer. We have a naturopath clinic that is 1 day a week. 6 naturopaths come in and treat women with whatever they need with natural medicines. So it works out wonderfully for them that they get free vitamins, free homeopathic remedies to take with them on the spot. We are blessed with other people that like to come in and do massage. We have volunteers. We have school-age kids come in and interact with the women. They'll come in and prepare bulletin boards. We play buddy bingo. We talk about the stereotypes of homelessness before people came in and what it's like when they leave and meet people. We do fun stuff like manicures, pedicures, haircuts when people need them. The women can actually do all these things to each other and for themselves as well on a given basis. So those groups happen at 10:30, 1:30 every day. So a combination, they're kind of mixed up, and according to who wants to come speak that week, or a housing provider may come in and talk, or a career provider, how to get your GED, whatever it may be. We have groups every day that are required by the women, and that is a rule set by the women, that you have to stay awake and alert to be here at Mary's Place. The reason for that is that we feel that, and the women feel strongly that that love and acceptance will get you unstuck from homelessness, and to be able to take in the love and acceptance, you need to be awake and alert. So that's the reasoning behind it. We know that people are sleep deprived and need other places to go and just need a place to rest or a place to heal. And unfortunately, we can't offer that here, but we do try to provide resources for them to get those things. Let me see. The other things that go on during the day, of course, I mentioned before that a couple of the ladies prepare lunch, and they take on the job of preparing lunch for 50 to 70 women. And they do that in between the hours after breakfast is over at 9, and then they have it on the table by 12. So that's an incredible challenge to take on every day with just blessings that we get from the food bank. But we are known to have one of the most fabulous lunches in town because it's provided with a lot of TLC and all home cooked by the women. And the other thing that goes on is at the end of the day, you'll see between 3 and 4 a lot of cleanup going on, pushing back couches, mopping and sweeping all the floors, scrubbing the shower, scrubbing the laundry room down, and that's so the place will be ready for the men when they arrive at 5 o'clock and we leave at 4, because we share this space with Compass Center. So we all work together. It's we're all pretty neighborly, and we like to be good neighbors, so we leave it as good as we found it when we came in. Let's see, what else can I tell you?
Did you talk about Suzanne's?
I did talk about nursing. Yeah, a little bit.
Talk to her.